Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 4 Roguelike. And yesterday Beatrix, or last week in terms of real time, Beatrix did a lot of stuff here in Diamond City, mostly to do with this synth which she's come across, who is definitely malfunctioning and who she's been having to keep an eye on. The fact that she had to then try and catch some sleep whilst the synth was about in some abandoned building meant that she didn't actually get that much sleep last night, and as such, she is now suffering from insomnia, which is not great, but this is what happens when you're trying to join the Brotherhood. Sometimes you just gotta deal with the fact that things won't go your way. Now, we're off after to find some man named Kellogg for answers about this robot and what's going on, because he's just spouting gibberish right now. So we'll go find Kellogg, see if he knows anything about the robot, and if we can deliver it to the Brotherhood of Steel. Before I do that though, there's two things I need to do. And first up is check if I can modify my power armor at all, because I've got a bunch of junk, I can't afford to carry it anymore. It's time to see if I can modify this suit. Alright, I've been able to slightly upgrade the armor. It's nothing ideal, it's literally just a whole bunch of, oh, it's T60C now instead, and cleansing on the torso, so that if I do happen to take drugs, it's not going to be as bad on my body. And now I think it's probably time to sell off a bunch of stuff, because my carry weight is not ideal. So, let's do a bit of bartering. One very quick bartering session later, and my carry weight is significantly down, thanks to selling a whole bunch of aid items, including drugs that I'm not going to use, all of my junk, and buying a few more fusion cells, just to top myself off a tiny bit. Because ammo is a bit of a concern, but we have Scrounger rank 2, so we should all be good. Now, what I need to do at this point is head out this way. And let's go and see if we can find Kellogg. Now, the robot has given us some rough directions for where we need to go to find this Kellogg figure, but it's not the easiest journey. Like, for right now, for example even, we have to cross this bit of water here. And I'm not sure quite how far we'll be able to jump, or if we're going to land slap bang in the water itself, which, as you can see, is not ideal, because this is plenty of rads, and not too easy in power armor. Okay, we're into the shallows, but we're still taking rads. We need, there we go, to get up. Alright, so far from ideal there, and okay, the robot's set to follow us. We make it back up to the land, we should be fine. Yeah, we've got quite a journey ahead of us. Hopefully, we'll be able to get there without too many problems, and without too much water, because that is, quite surprisingly, one of the most dangerous things for us in the wasteland right now. But, oh dear. Oh well, this is just how things go. Perfect. Our robot appears to have picked up a submachine gun at some point as well, which is slightly worrying, but at least it's keeping itself safe and doesn't seem to be turning hostile at any point soon. So as long as it stays that way, we'll all be fine. As you may well be able to tell, we currently have two problems. First up is this whole pile of water. Secondly, appears to be a multitude of problems actually, because I wasn't even going to say a Mirelurk. I was going to say, over here appears to be a little treetop area, and it feels like there's going to be some super mutants kicking about. And Beatrix can't stand by and let super mutants live. That is not something she's prepared to do. So, how about that instead? Disintegrate them. So yeah, Beatrix is going to get a bit distracted whenever there's super mutants. She has a very deep hatred for them. It's one of the reasons she's so interested in joining the Brotherhood. But it does mean she's also going to be really determined to killing them whenever they're about. Fortunately, being in a huge suit of power armor means that even the toughest of mutants isn't the biggest problem for her to deal with. It would be nice if this robot would decide to attack a bit more often, but you can't have everything, I guess. Now there's one there. There we go, bring him down, and then one over there. Let's bring that down. Reload. And that appears to be all of them. Perfect. We'll give them a quick loot. And then I think, yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of a loop round to get to the other side. Oh, would you just look at this. We've got raiders as well. Because apparently, there's raiders just everywhere. And they don't seem to realise they should stay out of my way. At this point, Beatrix is a bit annoyed with raiders, and isn't even going to give them a chance. Because they've just been a bit of a pain to her, got in her way once too often. It's time for them just to be wiped out. Just get rid of all of the raiders, and their attack dogs as well whilst we're at it. As we keep fighting our way through the endless hordes the Wasteland has to offer, one thing has become particularly apparent to me. And that is that we're going to run out of ammo sooner rather than later. Because, as you can see, we're down to less than 200 rounds. Also, need to be protecting stuff as much as we can, and trying to make sure we stay alive. And I'm also not wanting to use up my fusion cores if I can avoid it. So I'm trying to let the robot do a bit of the fighting for me, simply to save on some rounds here and there, because it is working to some extent. But even when we get to this Kellogg's place, we're going to have to hope for a whole bunch of fusion cells if I want to stay stocked up. Oh no! Oh no, where did you come from? There's a deathcore about here. I was just thinking to myself, this robot is really leading me down random paths at this point. And then we come across a Deathclaw. This isn't good. This isn't good by any means. Okay, let's... Nope, you stay back. Stay back. And get lit on fire. I've already had to deal with one of you. I don't want to have to deal with any more. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Use stim packs to heal. No! 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 We need to join the Brotherhood! We need to live! We need to live! We can't leave this valuable technology out in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Curse you, Deathclaw. Screw you. That has put us in a bad state now. We took too many stim packs. Oh, that was a bit of a panic there. We're incredibly dehydrated now. That is not good. Let's take some of these. We'll need a couple more. Let's take more purified water. Okay, we're alright now. We took way too many stim packs. What's our health at? Our health... Yeah, our health is fine. Our health is fine. What's our stim pack count at? How many did I use up? We've got plenty. We've still got plenty of stim packs. That was a bit excessive. I did panic. This robot still appears to not fully know the direction. He keeps saying, oh, it's somewhere around here. I used to be a detective, don't you know? And all of this random stuff, which is not helping. Because we're looking for a place called Fort Hagen. And apparently it's really obvious and is along this stretch somewhere. Problem is, along this stretch somewhere covers a lot of ground. So, let's just keep walking, and I'm sure we'll run across it eventually. Well, this is looking a bit more promising. Apparently, it's the building with all the turrets on it. So yeah, looks like this Kellogg guy is expecting visitors, but isn't too happy about them showing up. So let's just deal with these quick. Alright, 2/3 of our ammo has gone, so let's hope this Kellogg guy is going to be nice and easy to deal with. Because right now, we're very low on ammo, we've got this valuable robot, we just don't need any more problems. But from the sounds of it, there's far too many problems for us to be dealing with. So, yeah. Looks like the robot we've got travelling with us is one of these things. Something about under Institute protection? This isn't reassuring. Kellogg has ordered your termination. Yep. Okay, looks like we're going to have to kill this guy. Oh well. Oh, come on. Our robot is just causing more problems than he's solving here. However, it does look like all of these things are pretty useless in combat, so we should be able to fight our way through easily enough, and we're getting plenty of fusion cells off of these things, so once we eventually find this Kellogg fellow, we'll just deal with him and find out whatever information he's got. There are far too many of these things to be dealing with in here, but fortunately we've got enough firepower to deal with them all. It is all quite close quarters, which is not ideal for us. Be much better off if we could shoot at a bit more of a range, but it does make it harder for us to miss, which is quite good for ammo levels. So, oh! There's traps. So we've got to deal with traps as well, which is just even worse. This is the last thing we needed to be dealing with at this point. And plenty of traps everywhere. This is far from ideal. There are far too many things here for us to be dealing with right now, and it's taking quite the toll on our health actually. So it's a little worrying to be dealing with all of this stuff, plus there are plenty of traps, which are not helping matters in the slightest, as well as, although a small bit of extra ammo, not as much as would be ideal from all the enemies we're fighting, because we're basically getting a decent top up each time, but we need to deal with a lot more enemies in order to get enough ammo, and with all the enemies comes more danger, so more danger we come. Well, a very obvious tripwire there, and we can easily go around it if need be, or we could just see about fighting through, because there are clearly enemies there, and easy traps to deal with, so probably not the end of the world going and fighting right up front, because it will mean plenty of ammo and not much chance of missing shots. There are far too many enemies here that we've been facing. It seems like we're just getting to the point where we just need to start shooting away before anything even gets the chance to come through. Because it's just crazy. This guy's been taunting us over the radio. He clearly doesn't know who we are. And he's just making a right pain and mess out of us all. So we're going for the shoot first, ask questions later issue with all of these robots here, who clearly do not have a clue what's going on and are just mindless, idiotic creations made by someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, come on! How many different things can shoot me in the face in one day? It's been far too close to death. This is not something Beatrix is particularly happy with. Let's just get everything killed quickly and get on with this, because far too many things are trying to defeat me right now, and I'm not a fan, but hey, there's a fusion core. Look at that. Guess every cloud has a silver lining. There's also a level up without any levels in perks that I already have spare, so I think I'm going to get just another rank of Life Giver for a tiny bit extra maximum health. Oh, that's kind of neat. A little Voltec bobblehead holding a little laser gun. Isn't that fun? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Let's take that. That seems pretty cute. Alright, I guess everything in this place isn't utterly terrible. We can handle this. This is alright. Things could be going worse. This place has been an utter slog to get through. There's robots on every single corner, and they just never seem to stop. It really is quite... Look, there's another one. There's more of them, constantly. And... what? Oh, someone with damn invisibility. Well, that's just great. That really is. It's just what we were after. I mean, really, this is ridiculous at this point. How many things do there need to be in this place just trying to kill me? It's ridiculous. It really is crazy just how many things are trying to destroy me. It's, come on, I came to this place just to talk to the person, learn about this damn robot I'm travelling around with and try and just figure things out. But no, will that happen? Not at all. Come on. It's really not helpful. Let's just blow this place up. Let's just deal with it nice and simply. Oh, this is bad. Something just exploded. That was really, really not good. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, I think it's drugs time. Drugs, Nuka-Cola, and plenty of that. How are we looking? We're, okay, peckish, got insomnia, that's not a problem. Let's also have a bit of food whilst we're at it, and move back. Hopefully, we can get on with this. Yep. Peek around the corner. Oh, this damn robot. It's getting in the way. Okay, what the hell? I think someone blew up my grenade in midair. There, you can go get some. Oh, that was a mine. Apparently that was a mine I had there. Okay, I did not realise I had a mine equipped. That was very stupid on my part. Okay, let's get a Molotov. Oh, yeah, you move back. We'll throw that in there. That'll set off the mine. Perfect. Oh, really? You're going to charge forward at this point? That's not at all helpful. Move out of the way. I'm holding a Molotov and it's ready to go. Okay, let's just throw it over you. Nope, that just stuck you quite poorly. Okay, you're now in the way. Get up. Get out of the way. Move.
Hey, wait there.
No, don't wait there. Oh, God. This is terrible. Okay, let's just try and shoot past him. Really? Oh, dear.
Over here.
More explosives and terrible stuff going on. This is not going too well. One of my legs has been blown out. Oh, and the robot's down. Okay, I see you there. Stop fighting and talk.
Bastard won't be hurting anyone else. We should
Oh,
look around, get
God.
all the intel this place can hide.
Okay, get any intel. Well, I'm guessing that was Kellogg, wasn't it? Yeah, that was him. Okay, well, we're not going to get any information from him. Let's hope that he's got some stuff kicking about here which could help us out. There's also all this weird tech I'm not used to. I'm sure the Brotherhood would be interested.
All this tech. Yeah, we're barely human.
Yeah, this... I'm not even sure if I'd be willing to call that thing a human anymore. I'm kind of glad I killed it now. It was definitely an abomination. Alright, let's take a little look at what's happening with this place. There's... oh, just a little magazine here. Nothing to worry about. But there is at least a terminal, which hopefully has some information. Because he had a password on him, and access logs. Something about delivering a boy to the Institute? Track down Renegade. That's not really helpful. Let's just get these doors open. I can't believe we came all this way for nothing.
So the Institute was
Oh,
the
it's
puppet
some...
master all along.
Okay, apparently the robot's just been using me. Stupid, stupid machine. Really, you're... just die. Okay, we're leaving the robot behind. It's clearly busted like all of its other creations. This was a complete waste of time. Let's just get out of here. Alright, we're opening up the door at least. Let's get out of here. Fingers crossed something better will come our way soon. And what's that?
Of the Commonwealth. Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh my god. They're here. They're here. They're actually... No, but they're flying away. They haven't landed. Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna watch where they go. It'll all be fine. I'll just see where they land, and then I'll head over that way. Let's hope they land sometime soon. Well, this isn't too good. It looks like they might be travelling to the far side of the Commonwealth. So we have a long way to go, and not a lot of time to get there. Let's just head off, and hopefully we'll run into them sooner rather than later. This is going to take a while. Alright, it's a long journey before we actually get to deal with the Brotherhood, so I found this little bed nearby. We'll rest up for the night. This is now relatively safe territory. We've cleared out the building. There's no more of those damn annoying robots to deal with. We should be able to handle this. I mean, this lady died, but we'll be fine. So let's take some of the loot that's kicking about here, and then I'll call it a night. And next time, we'll actually go off and introduce ourselves to the Brotherhood of Steel, who I'm certain will accept us immediately.